Go on.
I realized too late. It's not bad. It's just it adds nothing substantial.
Well, then what's the harm in saying it?
It's simply down catastrophic.
Listen, I was just saying about how my coworkers are apparently running this Cupid business thing where they're trying to like scope out new hires to put together with other new hires. And so they asked me like, for requirements and I was like, all right, breathing. Like they also not in a relationship, also at least
Glad you had to clarify that.
yes, right. Because I made like, okay, I'm not gonna be a homewrecker. I'm not a necrophiliac. I need them to be at least 21. I think is what I said. That might need to workshop that, but and I was like, and at least under 40 because I'm not ready to date DILFs. And so that's what made me think of that. And my coworker was like, "Oh, good, so I'm safe," because I had just met his daughter for the first time yesterday, or that like the day before that, and I realized as I was saying it though that
It
like,
was a lie.
listen, that well, not necessarily a lie. It was like I said I wasn't down to date DILFs, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate DILFs. You know what I mean?
It's not like I'm against friends with benefits with DILFs or one night stands with DILFs.
Well,
It's just extended relationships.
it's just that
Single DILFs.
yes.
Don't want to be a homewrecker.
That's what I'm saying. That was the requirement is that no home wrecking. I don't know. Kids are a lot of work, right? And I would also need the kid to like me a lot. Like you don't understand. When I met the guy's kid, when he brought her to work, she's 10. It's so adorable. Baby fever is a real thing. It's terrifying. Like she was so smart and like
No.
adorable. I colored with her. I really was like, wow. Do I need a child or do I just need to eat some bread? And it was that I just needed to eat some bread, but for a second there, I was worried. I was like, oh god, do I want to be a mom that bad? No, I just hadn't interacted with a child in a really long time, so I forgot how like adorable and smart they could be for their age.
Lies, all of it. Literally,
And she
she
was really
children
smart.
more after the wedding. But sorry, go ahead. I just had to let it be known that we have
You continue to hate children. I understand.
Jesus Christ. Like there were no kids allowed at the wedding except for the two groomsmen and two of the bridesmaids, like a couple or whatever. So they kind of had to have their kids with them. Literally the worst part of the entire wedding. But go on. Also, I never said that. You can't quote me.
You're recording, aren't you?
I am, but you know what? It's fine.
So, my girlfriend really doesn't want kids,
Good.
which is problematic. Not because, I plan to marry her or anything, because I don't, but because she is Chinese. And therefore, her parents, one, hate me.
Wait,
and
sorry.
two,
Back up for the last part, because I was sorry. I kind of dwelled a little bit on the I don't plan to marry her part, and then I...
Yeah,
I'm fixing her right now.
So my girlfriend is Chinese, and this is problematic because her parents, one, hate me, and two, want grandkids.
Okay, great. Love that for you.
Parents are on the same page as you regarding not marrying.
Neither of those things are particularly good for me or for my girlfriend. So, that's fun.
I see. It's these white men are dangerous because, I mean, they're not wrong, but hey, you're decent. Or so you have led me to believe. Yeah. As for what you have shown to me, you're okay. You're safe,
She
all right?
just gave you the N-word pass, basically.
Mm.
Yo.
Let's not get crazy here. No, you're Joseph.
I
You're
told you
okay.
guys about that time my English teacher used the N-word, right?
Oh boy.
No,
I
but
don't think
I
so.
mean, do I want to know is the question.
I don't know, do you?
I mean,
You know,
are
go
they
for
just a
it. There's
JoJo
nothing.
fan?
There's
Being
nothing.
racist. Well, arguably wasn't being racist.
Oh, the
Listen,
As
there's
far
classic.
as
nothing you can tell me that I haven't already heard.
I
So,
just
but I
love the
do.
classic.
okay,
I'm not
it'll
racist,
be
but that just happened there. He wasn't racist. Well,
Yes, that is one of the things I've already heard. But do go
so.
on.
The context was it was kind of a class about how language is perceived, and part of that was about swear words and how some of them have more of an impact on than others.
okay. I've
For
actually had this
instance,
same, not argument necessarily, but viewpoint before. That being
for
said,
instance,
I did not say the
how
N-word.
most people won't bat an eyelid if you say crap, but only Scottish or Australian people won't bat an eyelid if you say cunt.
Mhm.
Um, And she continued by saying that most people would, make a fuss about it if you said, and I'm not going to finish that sentence. Um,
Mhm.
But
and
Eva gave
her
you the
argument
pass.
was, no, it's okay to say that because I'm not actually calling anyone that. I'm just using the word in a discussion about the word, which on one hand, I can see the logic, but on the other hand, still doesn't totally feel right.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. It's like it's one of those things. It's like even I don't like using the word, right? Like it's not like in any discussion, just because it carries so much weight. Like so, it's like I don't. There's
But
why do people want
at the
to
same
say it?
time, we're all gamers. We all have to use this in the contract
We have to oppress women and minorities, so, you know.
because we are the most oppressed minority.
Yeah, this
It's
community's
interesting to
fun.
find that it carries similar-ish weight. In Europe, I didn't really think that, like, or I guess maybe just Britain or whatever. Like, I know that overseas in general, it doesn't have the same ish history, I would think, to the extent that it does in the West or in the Americas rather. But I don't know.
It's funny because there's a very similar sounding word in Chinese, which is basically just a filler word for when you're thinking, so the equivalent of that sort
Yeah,
of thing.
I have
Um,
Mhm.
heard people try to do
so
the canceling over that or whatever, and then people are always
yeah,
like, "Listen, they're not saying
yeah.
that. They're just doing blah blah blah."
So I've overheard a fair bit of that. Um,
And then of course there are the JoJo
obviously,
fans.
obviously, they're the JoJo fans, and
Sorry, what?
all the brilliant edits of Joseph Joestar says the N word.
Yes, exactly. You're like up to date on
You,
JoJo, aren't you, Diva?
No.
Oh, well, you've at
how
least
much
seen.
JoJo have you watched? You'll have seen this.
Yeah.
I've seen the first half of season 6. I haven't seen the second
Yeah, but you've seen
half of
everything
it.
preceding it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's when Joseph does his Nigorondayo.
Oh,
The
okay. Yeah, no. That's yeah. Okay, now I can see why that would be a
yeah.
yeah.
JoJo fans.
Uh, then obviously the country of Spain has a word meaning black,
Yeah.
which
Well, that's
some
also.
people
Yeah,
would
that's
try and
just.
cancel over.
Yeah, so
But
that's
that's
literally
just
just Spanish, but
that's
it's a.
literally just Spanish.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
leading to that brilliant meme of someone trying to cancel Crayola over a black
Yeah.
crayon. Um, no, not because it says negro, which is French for Spanish, French for Spanish, Spanish for black, because it has French on it. How dare you
Listen.
put French on something?
True.
Very fair. Also, Korean, they have the language that they like, or like the word for I, as in the pronoun, is nega, and there has been a whole thing about BTS has such like radio play now, and
I was gonna
so
say he said the Chinese one or whatever, but I knew that something similar was in Korean because you had mentioned the BTS thing before.
yeah.
But
Anyway, yeah,
anyway, so I'm gonna say it now.
well, I mean, I can. I mean, I have that pass. It's just I don't like it.
It is pretty. I mean, I guess it's probably not that crazy, but I remember when we were in high school, it was like still very common. It's like not hard R or whatever, but everybody, like, and nobody really cared that much. They would just like throw it around as like greetings or whatever.
Oh
And then
yeah,
like after like we graduated is like when I feel like, which I don't. I mean, maybe it's still a thing in high school, but I feel like it's not even for like high schoolers today. Like I don't know
Oh
when
yeah,
it
Gen
was
Z's
that.
too woke.
Yeah, like I don't know when it like hard changed, but like I feel like once we graduated, like people just like, I guess we shouldn't do that anymore. It's very weird thinking back on it that we were still like on the tail end, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Did you? Fun fact. Sorry, Courtney. Love you to death. Um, Courtney, when we were first in college, she definitely used it around me before, and I was like, the balls on you. And so eventually, she stopped saying.
Courtney would. I could just tell.
Yeah, I was
She
like,
was one of those kids.
she was. But I say eventually. It happened very quickly. I don't know what it was because I don't know if I ever like
It was probably your stink eye.
told her. I honestly, it was probably my shock. It was just like, wow. Like it wasn't even just like I'm gonna punch you in the face for saying this. It was just like the, wow, you have real balls, lady. like to my face.
Oh, she is the stomper or whatever.
I'm just imagining you dropping an entire stack of plates on the floor like they do on TV. Just
I
in
could
total
have.
shock, breaking several things.
Yeah, she said it in that way that she like obviously didn't know, right? like she
So
didn't.
it's okay.
It didn't even occur to her,
It's
and I was
kind of
like,
difficult not to know.
exactly, right?
Well,
And I
no,
was
again,
like,
that's what I'm saying with like our year of like high schoolers and such.
that was like 2016. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, like for whatever reason, like we knew, but also like it just didn't matter until it
right.
mattered for whatever reason.
Yeah.
That being
Yeah.
said, I was not one of Courtney's posse that would throw it around ever. So
Oh no, for sure. I'm glad I didn't even like have to say anything eventually. I hate that I keep saying eventually. Again, it was. I'm not
eventually,
trying to
1 hour
excuse it.
after we met, took her forever.
No, it was I didn't personally. I think I might have said it to someone else, or just like in in conversation. I'm like, yeah, I don't know really how I feel about it. like I don't know if I feel like should I tell her to stop? I feel like I should probably tell her to stop. But you know what? Do I want to be that girl, that black person that I'm like, hey, I just need you to real level with me real quick. like, what makes you think that you can say? Like, I legitimately want to know. Who did you hang around in your
Where do
circle in
you
your
get
past?
off talking like that, young lady?
Exactly. Like, did you have a lot of, ghetto black friends? Is that what it is? Did you live in the area? Did what?
Or was it
Why?
exactly the opposite? Did you not know any black people?
Exactly. And like, am I the first black person that you've met? That is this my opportunity to educate you, or or what? But anyway, look, obviously, still cool now. Years later, I'm like still holding this. Like, no, I invited her to the server specifically so that I could just give her the stink eye. for that moment, that the first time I ever heard her say it, and I'm like, should I drop kick this bitch? Any who sees, it would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side.
Man, I miss you, dog. I miss you. You my nigga.
I
Don't know.
really don't remember
That's a
where we
bad
left
word.
off.
We were in
2006.
some strange room somewhere
We.
after the island ended.
I'm just throwing in another thing of my, my stupid memory. This is somewhat relevant to the topic, but we don't have to discuss it now.
Hold on.
Yeah, we
It's
finally.
39 seconds.
Yeah. It's a family at the end.
Yeah. Loved it.
Okay,
Oh, and I didn't
it's
watch
like-
the show stuff thing.
Yeah, it's just like it. There was a point where we were like this, 2006,
Mhm.
and then our high school years, and then now it's like it's the oddest thing, but it's also not important.
We're all the kids at the end.
I guess. Yeah.
Like, you know better.
Okay, so we got into the school. Also, we're hallucinating, or something, or time traveling.
Oh yeah, because we're seeing our dead friends.
But also, Chiaki and Byakuya and Nagito are totally still alive. Don't even worry about it. Still on my crackpot theory. We made it into the school because someone figured out the password, or Nagito told us. I don't remember. And then we got into the school, and there was like a weird room, and now it seems like we're on a boat. Is that Joseph, you were sleep deprived at the time. What do you remember?
I remember a room with like grey walls.
That's just your house.
Probably.
That was the dungeon where you were being kept at the time. But yeah, that was the inside of the school.
Gotcha.
Yeah, now it's like a flashback. Yeah, I think that's it.
Sorry, Negachin.
It truly is a classic.
Honestly, I watched this when I was younger, guaranteed, and yet
And yet.
I would have no memory of this. Anywhoosies. Sure. Whatever it was that you were just saying while I was watching the Negachin video. I remember that Chiaki died. That was the big thing.
But she's fine.
But she's fine. So is Gundam, obviously.
Wait, who did you say first? Oh, right, yes. No, everyone's fine. Everyone's back and everyone's fine.
Oh yeah, Teru was, everyone, literally. But I don't care.
So funny with right before Chiaki's execution. She's like, I think I've done my job really well. I'm protecting everybody.
Accomplished.
Do you remember
so
that?
fucking funny. I mean, you gotta be proud of what you can do or whatever.
I want that to be a meme so bad. Joseph, do your magic.
I don't even know what I'd edit it into.
Dance, monkey, dance. Make the memes when we request them.
All right. I don't have any of the screenshots.
Anyway,
Didn't we? I feel like we should have taken it. But anyway, sorry.
I'm tired of this boat rocking noise. So.
You know what? I am too. Let's go. It
It's
would be
time to
wrong.
open our collective eyes.
It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it was big shakes.
So
All the shakes.
this is probably the Monokuma army, huh?
Oh, maybe.
Prepared to stampede the entire world.
And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. Couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. The shakes, like on a boat. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. What? But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. What? That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting irregularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Who's loved by talent? Ah, how boring. Okay, I don't think this is. I think this is Nagito.
I was almost thinking original
Could
Beyond,
be.
yeah. I don't know if it is Nagito. Unless it isn't.
So how and why he alive now?
No, this is
I'm
a
calling
flashback, I think.
flashback.
Yeah.
Oh, do you like ships?
Okay, so our POV person is not Nagito.
Ah,
Yep.
on the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice, which clearly directed at me. Haha, you look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Oh yeah, I ship myself with you, I ship myself with Gundam, I ship myself with Fuyuhiko.
Very good.
Oh, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. It's called
Hey.
Yay. Yep. I couldn't decide whether or not first name, last name. Then I couldn't remember his last name. You just realized that now. Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? Signs were starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. Under that skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. And he's about to be reincarnated. In a sensible way, of course.
Oh, I get it.
It was worth the delayed reaction. The time I got reincarnated as a slime. He's a slime. And
Nice.
he's been reincarnated
I get you.
Favorite
from
anime.
Makoto to Nagito. I've never seen it. How should I put this? It was a spell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Kamaida. Anyway, lucky me. That's funny, you don't know why yet. It's been a while since anyone was willing to
That would
talk
be
to me.
foreshadowing if this weren't a flashback.
Yeah. Talk to me, so to share a room with someone or with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. Wow, we had
Fire.
balls when we were before we got our memories taken. Boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Oh no, that's because I have luck as well. That was me. Yep. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy, too. Right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry. I am often told I'm terrible at making conversation.
You're just like me for real.
Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. Wow, we were so edgy. What happened to us? People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. Because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we are in our present situation. Perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. It looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, you're already. I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now it rests in my pocket.
We did confirm that the ultimate despair was Junko, right? Like real Junko?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so that person is already dead, I believe is part of what they're saying. But she had left.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? Junko? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? Person I hate so much.
I really hope he's not talking about Kyoko. Like, I hope something bad didn't happen with her.
Oh no.
But, I mean, it would make more sense for it to be Junko based off the ultimate despair thing. But she should be dead.
Hate? But explain your hand.
Oh my god, those fingernails.
Now that I see, yeah.
Fierce.
This? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Oh.
I don't know about this. Boys can have long nails too!
Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all.
I would think that that is... Yeah. would have to be Junko's, because Kyoko's hands were fucked up or whatever. And Junko had like the style that would have long nails like that.
Right. But he moved his hands. Right? I feel like we would have noticed if he hadn't moved his hands. So, what up? But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see. So you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know. Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. For that, Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh. That's strange. Huh? Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead.
Okay, so probably not Hajime. Probably like the missing student thing or whatever. Maybe.
I mean, to be fair, they were in the student record as question mark, question mark, question mark, so
Right.
that would make sense.
I
feel
don't.
like since Chiaki was from the Future Foundation instead of Hope's Peak Academy, she's also a possibility.
I guess yeah, the personality is quite different, but it's still
That's
an
true.
opportunity. If she's like a sleeper cell thing or whatever, she could have alternate, approaches and whatnot.
Or maybe it's because she's a woman. She knew it was a woman's hand because of that whole thing.
Yeah, and women's emotions and personalities change all the time. Am I right, boys?
Also, Chiaki's a gamer, so she pays attention to people's hands. She knows those hands haven't been using a mouse and keyboard. She has identified Nagato as a console gamer already.
I see. I
And
don't
that's
know.
why he's boring.
But he is boring, yeah. I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seemed to get along pretty well. I mean, our chemistry was off the charts. Hey, can I see you again? Flirting. There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you were boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me.
Me to every self-insert MC.
You really don't play along, do you?
Well, I feel like that just made things more confusing without ever clearing things up. Nagito shouldn't have a woman's hand, because I'm pretty sure he did not have a woman's hand the rest of the time. So what's going on? Huh, indeed. What was that? Oh my god. It's the door from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it's the door from Chainsaw Man.
No, that door's only a single door. Oh, actually, I guess this.
Oh, true.
But this
I,
doesn't. This only has one handle though. But it looks
this
like
this
two
door's
doors.
handle is on the wrong side.
What's going on here?
Is it the scary door?
I don't know, but it's a door.
Yeah, you have to name another anime franchise with a significant door, Diva.
I slowly opened the door.
Fair enough.
It's assassination classroom door. There's
There's a significant door in that series.
no. Well, no. I was just thinking of since it's a classroom
Aaron's
and
basement door.
assassination classroom.
I did it for
True.
you.
Oh, I've never seen. Yeah, so I wouldn't know.
Yes, that's fair. I should have taken that one so you could have taken Full Metal Alchemist, but you know.
You should have. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? The doors scare me. How did I get here? Who am I? Where am I supposed to go? Why is there a door here? Why am I in Full Metal Alchemist?
Don't this look familiar?
I hate it.
A
What were
violin.
those chairs built for?
Oh yeah, actually that's different from the first game, huh?
Yeah,
those
there's a
chairs
lot
are
that's different. We didn't see the place before it was turned into Monokuma's playground.
Well, also all the windows and stuff were barricaded in our time, but they weren't when they were on the island. They had all that stuff freed up.
True.
How narrow are people's backs that they can sit comfortably on
I mean,
those
listen,
chairs?
it's Japanese people. You know they in shape and tiny or something.
What would happen if the ultimate dump truck joined this classroom?
Byakuya. He'd
How would they fit on any of those chairs?
You
They'd
just have
need
to
like
get two
4 of them.
As I say, just stack them together.
With help from the ultimate carpenter.
Oh boy. Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. I mean, the chairs are so thin. And I got a dump truck. Why am I in a place like this?
You're just supposed to use the jump truck as your own chair. You sit on the floor.
Oh, right. I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. Time unknown. I don't know why I'm here.
Oh yeah, good catch.
It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. When we were all gathered in that classroom, just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Ding dong bing bong.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Nani the fuck? Was that a talking bear? Also, did he just say what I think he said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy."
Also, I
Which
think
means
he
this is Hope's Peak
knows.
Academy.
I think he knows that that's Monokuma. Like, I don't think he's
Yeah.
not completely wiped. Cause he
Oh,
remembered
right,
it.
we're not we're not
This isn't a flashback anymore.
yeah, true that. But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already?
You said the last trial. Oh, wait, no, the windows are still boarded up. That's weird. I thought they were. Okay, I was wrong. No hands. Meaningless. We can't touch the chairs.
Clock doesn't have hands. It's a reference to Nagato, who doesn't have hands.
So this is all the same shit. Okay. What am I doing? Alright, let's get in here. Oh, so they were supposed to look like the doors from the first game. I didn't remember that.
Hey, I was kind of on the right track when I was like Assassination Classroom. Ha 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 ha. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. Like, I mean, it definitely looks like it's the setting of the first game. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? No, it's not Hope's Peak Academy. Probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like Funhouse. That's right, it's definitely not Hope's Peak Academy. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Of the not Hope's Peak Academy. Then I'll go and definitely clear things up, because it's definitely not Hope's Peak Academy.
This just rings some bells. Okay, I don't remember that in the first game.
Higher forest on the door, enforcement, I assume.
Actually, you know what? I do remember this door, but I don't think the eye was on there. I do remember that now. Reorienting. This was the trial room, I think.
Glitchy.
That was the classroom, another classroom. This we couldn't go in until later in the game. Yeah. Starting to come back to me a little bit. What do we got here? Yeah, the same nurse's office. Remember? Bathrooms. Yeah, this was also blocked till later in the game. The gym was here? Wait, what was this room? Oh, this was the gym. Oh, this is like the... This is the theater or something?
Since you were the one that did the walking in the first game, I think you retained a lot more of the locations. The gymnasium is here, right? Because it says the word gym on it. Alright, going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore.
This definitely can't be Hope's Peak Academy, because the room name isn't in Japanese. It's all in English, everything.
Exactly. So I braced myself and cautiously, I slowly opened the door.
Is this gonna pull like the whole? It was a simulation the entire time.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Are we like in VR pods or something? The Matrix? Are we doing the Matrix?
I mean, you know what? Normally I would be like, that's cheap. And it is. But also, I want Chiaki and Gundam to be alive.
It's alive? Copium?
Copium, for real. That's the only way that I will accept that it was all a dream or whatever else, is if it keeps me from having to lose characters I like.
For sure.
All those characters are still alive, but to pass the graduation exam, you must kill all of them.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to lose them a second time.
Unfortunate.
Ow.
Must become a Scarlet Witch.
Ow. I have my own hands too. Oh, I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door.
So was the gym. What was that?
Okay, a tree. Empty. With balls. It was a normal gymnasium. That's why I was suddenly ready. Yeah, and people. Yo, Hajime.
What was that other fucking room? I can't remember now. Oh, I guess.
Yo!
You heard the announcement and came here too?
You guys did too? Well, yes, because I'm assuming, since you're here.
What's going on?
What do you think made all of this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
That is...
That cannot be possible. impossible. I would never go to a school like this. It's for peasants.
I mean, you're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello. How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy? I'm talking to you, players.
You. Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
What a shock. I just told you guys this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not!
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
Are you serious about that?
Stupid fool!
I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did it for you guys. I did it for the players. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone looking at the camera is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone.
Don't fuck with me!
Enough of this bullshit already. Just spit it out.
You...
Where'd you take us, you bastard?
I'm not certain of my memory. I believe. These are the ancient ruins.
In other words,
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. Wait, what?
We're in a pocket dimension.
Yeah, that's what he's making it sound like.
I know.
What do you mean between? You don't think this is some kind of pocket dimension?
Hey!
What do you mean, no?
what's this?
Oh my. Are your minds getting grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy?
Literally, been the entire game. We want to learn shit about the situation.
Yep. We always have the grumblies. Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment. You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
Nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam. Sure. Then, what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are you sure about this?
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
I'm worried about whether or not we're gonna finally see the outside.
So,
Alright. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
why?
We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right!
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No!
No, you can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet.
Please don't be fucking dating us. The main cast, but I assure you that I am the protagonist.
Hey,
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
Excuse me?
damn it!
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. But you just said that you were debating telling us about the outside world. I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual.
What is going on? Outside world? Main cast extra? Me? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, hey!
He kept insisting this place is Rose Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
Yeah. How we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
Someone stuffing us in a bag.
What?
Sounded like a zipper was going off, like we were gonna get stuffed in a bag. Yeah, never mind. There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. It's not like this building that we were looking at before entering the room is big enough to be a school.
Your British accent's turning into a Swedish accent.
I know, I started with that, yeah. School? I gotta rework it a bit.
I said I wanted to go back. I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this.
Listen, it's just because Sonia is so flabbergasted about being an extra.
Right.
She's forgotten
She's
where
Swedish.
she's from.
Right. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? Nah! What in the world is going on? Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I'm just gonna turn Hajime into a baby. I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had its talent to begin with.
I feel like this is just crackpot theory bad. I think we've also discussed it before. Like the personality switch and how it could be the imposter or whatever, but we also determined that the imposter was dead because it was Byakuya or something, but him talking like this sounds like the person that was on the boat that he was talking
I
to.
thought that too. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone.
Why did you let me date you?
Oh, why do I have to go through something like this? Why me?
Did something happen? You were mentioning how I was losing my accent, but now it seems like your voice is changing as well.
I know, it's because I'm going through a lot,
Hey,
Sonia.
bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing.
I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just where the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right?
If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone,
Fine.
the situation hasn't. What?
They're gone, but they're fine.
Oh, yeah. Our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not world ender? Then you really take my Monokuma?
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that.
damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies.
Maybe Monokuma's telling us to investigate that information on our own. Except that's exactly what he said. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. If she was still alive, she definitely would have helped us betray the Future Foundation. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. Because she was that vibe, you know, the glue.
What should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious.
So I'll hold hands and talk about our feelings.
We should all kill Kazuichi.
Hey. But if we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams.
Huh.
Well, I guess it's better than people dying. Unless
Jeez.
that people is Kazuichi.
Yeah. I get the feeling
Yeah.
I get the feeling it's not gonna be Kazuichi, so. Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? He's telling us to investigate like we have been.
All right.
Probably.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say the N-word.
I'm gonna mob.
Prepare yourself for the N word.
Like,
Yeah, see, even I wouldn't.
I'm fucking Yakuza.
I'm straight Yakuza. You might be able to learn about something about Host Peak Academy, about ourselves, about why you want to say the N word.
I don't care if we don't do anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine.
hey.
Hey, Kazuichi, you want to say the N word?
Hey, if I say the N word, can we go home?
No, but I'll
can we
beat the shit out of
finally
you.
get off this damn island if I say the N word?
No, but I'll beat the shit out of you.
That footage that once we return to the regular world, you'll get cancelled. As soon as we get back.
I mean, if that's the case, let's all leave the island alive by any means after we beat up Kazuichi.
Hell yes. As they say.
She just hit us with the hell yes.
Hell yes,
Sonya
brother.
would definitely say the N word.
Hmm?
It's definitely in character for Sonya to say the N word.
Oh yeah,
Realize why.
100%.
Completely
Yes,
innocently and
brother.
ignorantly. But, oh, I know how to greet the people in America. What is up, my... It's like that
And-
Reddit panel that's always reposted, like, hey, you know how to speak English, right? And like, oh yeah, don't worry, I learned English in America for this. Whoa, what's up, motherfucker? It's like how they greeted customers. I bet I can find it.
Oh, that's from
Yeah.
what's the series called? I can't remember.
I could probably find it pretty easily.
It's like Hinata Matsuri, that's it, right?
I think you're right. I see. Let me post the panel first, obviously. I think so, because yeah, that's what the art style looks like. I'm trying to check.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
the character from
it
that who
is.
becomes
Yeah,
I can't remember her name. Yeah. Yo, motherfucker.
Yo, motherfucker.
You know, that's it.
He's right. We really want to beat the shit out of Kazuichi. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is. What happened to Hope's Peak Academy. None of that matters. What matters is beating the shit out of Kazuichi. But also, I need to leave this island with the others, except Kazuichi. We could sacrifice so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that, except the life that I most wanted to sacrifice. There's no way we could stop now.
Which, in case we're not clear, it's Kazuichi.
Yes. Yeah, it was definitely Kazuichi.
What is that old vine that was like, would you rather? Like, would you rather kill Kazuichi or kill Kazuichi? I haven't said the other one yet. I don't need to hear the other one.
Or
a little unsafe.
there was also a incorrect quotes meme of like, would you rather kill? Well, I guess in terms I saw it done in terms of like Arcane. So it was like Vi asking, would you rather kill Silco or Savika? He's like, Caitlyn. And then Caitlyn from the other room was like, it wasn't even an option.
I assume it was Jinx that was answering, I assume? Or...
Oh, yeah. Jinx.
Okay. Very good.
Well, Monokuma should already know that that's what we were thinking about killing Kazuichi. Sorry, why did he say that? I forgot already what we were talking about. I was just so
talking about Arcane all of a sudden.
I know. I was so busy about killing Kazuichi and all that.
Did your room get Netflix? None of our rooms got Netflix.
Oh man, you haven't watched Arcane yet? Man, it's pretty good. We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. You already know that we'd never choose to stay on the island, except if we saw what was, in the outside world.
How many molecules did he say he had? Like 10 to the 46?
Something like that.
Something like that.
So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna count out all the Monokumas, or are we gonna start already?
But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building.
Probably need a whole meeting. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Goes Super Saiyan and fades from existence.
Yep,
Hey, you're going already?
Jeez.
he did instant transmission.
She did.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without
Man.
being cautious?
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
I don't want to hear that from you.
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. We should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light.
What? If we stop at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
The strongest man is strongest alone.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Kinda already took off on our own. Might be faster if we split up and look around too.
Huh.
That's when you said, there's no more killing. We don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore.
That's right, I'll trust all of you blindly.
Except Kazuichi.
Then, let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
Here's my poor kingdom.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. And Kazuichi, be careful walking around.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. I can't be held responsible if I get the urge. And with those brief words, we go off the gymnasium.
excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, if you'd please excuse me.
Then took a deep bow and then left the gymnasium.
Let us get to this bread, everybody.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia!
Miss Sonia!
Miss Sonia, don't leave me! I'll be in danger if I'm left alone.
I didn't
Oh
like
my
that
gosh.
voice line. That voice line was very uncomfortable.
Him going Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia.
Yeah, I'm surprised they actually made it a voice line this late into the game. Maybe that means something.
I hope it doesn't.
Kaguchi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I hope he dies. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Maybe I'll plan a murder for fun and let my victim be Kazuki. Just a bit more and it's going in. Escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hole. Even though I don't understand and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely gonna go home.
Balls.
No, there was a Monokuma. There was a Monokuma. Returning.
Okay, nice catch. I don't know why we're getting that. Just like
I knew you could do it.
It's saying there's only a little bit more. Why do we still need to get mono coins? Like that. I thought we were supposed to be approaching the ending.
Final answer. Pay 999 mono coins for true ending.
That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's different.
Yeah, we're on the 5th
It's-
floor.
Different.
Fucking love non-Euclidean spaces.
What?
Don't worry about it.
It's like the pocket dimension stuff we talked about
The,
earlier.
the,
That's all.
the joke either lands or it doesn't.
I gotcha. Alright, in that case, this is Monokuma's doing it. He's trying to confuse us again. I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down.
Oh, I see someone's missing Kyoko.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, isn't it just Japanese people? I figured out how to not use stairs or elevators. It's a pop out on another floor entirely. Incredible. I used to have to make my workers carry me up all the flights of stairs in my castle. Anyway, this home was a strange feeling to it now. Do you have all these little glitch things appearing in your vision? An invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Or is it just me? Oh, our pet.
Did we kill her?
Oh wait, how do I? Oh, I had to clean it. Do something! I don't know. What's that? Okay.
I mean,
I guess it's just
watch. That pet is gonna be dependent on our good end and.
Oh my fucking god. This is the end game from the first game. This is the end game area, rather. From the first game, so. The one place that lets us go will probably be significant. Dojo.
We
Dojo, I remember, was the one place that we were like, oh damn, this room is actually really cool.
and then we didn't get to use it as much.
But there was like a significance to
What
somebody.
now?
Oh, it turned into a piece of shit.
I
Okay.
Just like me for real.
I what?
Right on.
I don't.
You know how they say pets start to look like their owners after a while?
Wait. What's the name? What's the name? I missed it.
Oh, I
Shit me.
Oh yeah.
That's what I
Shitty.
thought. Shitty me.
Very good.
Oh my god. How do we get rid of it?
You can't forget to love it forever now.
Dang it.
I remember there was someone. Okay, so at the end of the game, we had Kyoko, or not Akane, Aoi, Byakuya,
Toko.
Toko, weed guy.
Hero.
Hero, yeah. Like Monokuma. Junko, I guess. When was that? I swear to God, someone had like. There's something important about the dojo, but I can't. I guess I know. None of those characters really had any sort of tie. Maybe it was Aoi liked it because it reminded her of Sakura or something. Yeah. Anyway, it's still pretty.
Yeah. Is this a dojo? Man, it's pretty as hell. Full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. I was gonna say. What's this? Isn't that?
This is a manga for morons, a history of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma.
Oh. The title is what Gabe just read.
Manga for morons, a history of Hope's Peak Academy. Monokuma.
Why is a manga with such a suspicious-looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask?
Time travel.
What?
Time travel.
Time travel. You know,
The best way to learn about history is to be there.
this is true. It depends on the person. Alright. So, he made it. That totally explains the sus. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that, unfortunately. I'll look at it.
No, hang on. It says for morons. Get Kazuichi to pick it up.
True. Kazuichi, get over here. Look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Even if it is calling me a moron.
Fang. Cute.
Yep. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hellspeak Academy's history as narrated by the kid's character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hellspeak Academy. Hellspeak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Basically what we knew.
This doesn't sound like a cutesy character on the cover.
Built to raise hope in the nation's future. Many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy is okay.
It's the school for talent, it's the school for researching talent.
What he said. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. Oh no! If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system. The Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. They're nothing special. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. Those posers, like some Hajime. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. But also the incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope. Of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident. And the French. It was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. Like the baguette.
The Academy had to accept the ultimate Brit.
Yeah, and they missed out on their baguettes. The end. Well, that wasn't Daijobu. The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Ha! Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga. The tragedy of the Academy, the biggest, most awful event in history, the tragedy. It was so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The reserve department. The department was only built to collect money. I was one of those chills. I was one of those reserve course people. That's weird. Oh, you're here again. The thing that's weird is you, of course.
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? He was just so in denial that he had to believe he was special. The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? You should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? Oh, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. True. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, you're some kind of chuny. The Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve course students. Oh, or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened.
Reference.
It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Ha ha. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? No.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve course student. Damn that fucking bear. What the heck? So we're getting truthful and say...
That's probably not a good sign. That was supposed to be the last trial.
Unless this is just how we're collecting the evidence to visit on our own time, but something tells me we're not that lucky.
I feel like that is probably not the case. To be truthful, it's that we have to get that it's in the obvious shit. So that we don't get involved or sure, situations, dialogue, enough. By them making this ending
Bit of nostalgia beat.
for real.
there's another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is.
Manga for more is the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Also by Monokuma.
Well, let's see if this one actually.
Wasn't the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned that other manga too that we read like a minute ago? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was that trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. You know, I want to look up what it was localized from, like what they actually called it in Japanese. I wonder if there's a reason they made it sound like, I mean, if it's like the what do you call it? Daikuriai.
I feel like trying to look it up there, you'll potentially get spoiled.
Yeah, probably.
If you want, I can look it up, not mention the spoilers and tell you what it is. Or
Sure,
copy paste it, of course.
you do that. Yeah, not all heroes wear capes. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? Let's become a noir guy. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I
There we
could
go.
learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope's Peak
I have
Academy, and now I'm
successfully
gonna.
avoided spoiling myself as well.
Ooh, okay. Oh wow. Yeah. It's exactly kind of what I was expecting. I want to go put it in Google Translate now.
Yep. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Also called
Wow.
the worst, most despair-inducing incident in the history of mankind.
Wow.
My Google Translate says the biggest and worst hopeless event.
Yeah.
God damn, like basically fluent.
We here like to refer to it as the bad thing.
I hope to say not Daijobu.
Super not Daijobu. Translate from Japanese into English. The biggest and worst hopeless event in human history is mine. Jinrui Shijo Saidai Saiaku no Setsubo Teki Jiken. So anyway.
Anyway, I started blasting. I started eating.
I did start eating. Alrighty. So I'm imagining one of you guys would love to take over the role of the action hero.
We've been talking to each other for at least 30 seconds while you were gone, so we need to hear your voice again.
Really?
Give us your best noir. The black and white detective films.
Alright, hold on. Let me finish off this water.
That's what happens when you show up late.
Alright. The story made a heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is... God. Okay. Alright. Whatever happens, happens. As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru, or as his friends called him, Deku Kamakura.
His name is Izuku, I think.
I know, Gabe.
I was trying to remember. I was like, wait a second.
Actually, this guy should be called Deru.
There you go, exactly.
Deru. Zuru was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Yuzuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Yuzuru as the symbolist of peace. Also known as the ultimate hope.
See, I was thinking more like Boy Fucker Mikado from Kaguya.
What?
Let me see if I can find the panel. I figured you might know.
Boy fucker. Okay.
I mean, fan translation, obviously. But
Oh, okay. That's probably, well, anyway. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. And now I'm gonna read this panel in voice chat. Yeah, it's been a long time.
As a sign of respect, people have given him the title Boifuka Mikado.
There's nothing respectful. But Izuru, who was known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. Well, that's different.
Potentially hopeful.
That's different. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened.
classic.
However, Shikashi, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganropa 0.
Hold up. We have that comprehensive list of the games and whatnot that are in the order it's supposed to be played in. I don't remember that being an actual title, but let me see.
It probably isn't.
Oh, I thought it was a reference to ReZero.
They wouldn't let you
Maybe.
see all of the stuff that happens before it's meant to get revealed.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. Let's go back to the lot. Too many things. Okay. Danganropa 1. Danganropa 2. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't seem like that's one of the ones that's actually a thing. So yeah, probably just a reference. You guys are correct.
Dope. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. I mean, that's like saying one of us would kill someone else. Oh, wait. What irony. For a genius known as the Ultimate Hope to cause such a gruesome incident, a talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Wow, you like me for real. Damn it. He always has to lead up to something offensive. He's seriously pissing me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too. But it looks like it means it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. Really? You learned that he killed a bunch of guys and... Okay.
On the other hand, you are still alive.
Yeah. That's right, the reserve department.
I'd rather be dead than be talentless reserve department.
Right?
You sound like Naruto.
Here, it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? I'm guessing you were one of them. Ooh. Was I a participant too? Nah. Dog, you were a whole leader. No, that's not possible. I would never. I have no reason to do something like that. It's not like I just thought that the guy that killed a lot of people would save some talent for me.
I'm one of the good ones. Not one of the good ones that you say they're good ones. You know, I'm the actual good ones. I'm good students.
God. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a fireworks incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who was this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who was that? Go? This incident is really messed up, but it's all it's doing is raising workforce standards, and the students just keep piling up. Even though it's supposed to be the end of the game.
Second day, mind you. You still don't know things.
It's still time for one more big reveal.
Rar. XD. Glomp.
It's fucking raw.
Oh, the morgue. What the heck? It's freaking cold. It's like I'm in a freezer or a morgue. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. And being in a morgue. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here quickly. Already. A magma? Oh, gotcha. Oh, this is a horror? Is that a horror?
Well, it is the
It's the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. By Monokuma.
It's a horror. And this time the title is what Joseph just said. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. How did you know what order you would find them? Game? Whatever. This is awful most tragic event in
This
human
door was
history.
blocked off until we read the other two.
Oh, never mind. I didn't notice. Because what was that incident really all about? It might turn to be something lame. Something lame! Yeah, like people dying. Flip through. Oh, shoot. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right about it being lame. So I have to sound. I know. I was like, I have to sound like that lady. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident that's the biggest butcher. Oh God.
clearly
I'm
been
losing my.
important to demand, yeah.
I know. I feel like I'm losing energy and strength with each time I have to say it.
Your life force is just draining away. Every time you
It is.
you lose another day. You die.
Sure do. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Yeah. Anyway, creepy manga starts with sentence. The tragedy of Hosei
Oh no, this is Hajime. Joseph, do you want to be the scared woman on the cover so Diva can have a break from saying the biggest, most awful, most
Well,
tragic
I think
thing?
this is being narrated instead of the creepy woman on the front saying it.
Okay, we'll narrate it like the creepy woman on the front anyway. Keep the theme.
No, because I cannot do an appropriate voice for that scared woman.
Quitter.
At first, the uprising, but the reserve corps students, and the trigger of the tragedy, the Hope Peak Academy. I sound like I'm running for my life because I am. Was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes.
You're actually gonna pass out.
That would be a blessing. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. Reddit. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. Reddit. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world like Reddit. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormal talents and now the examples came to light. But then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The struggle for the weak. They killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. And thus the violence and death continues, spreading their ashes again in his as his hair was reversing into a civilized times when senseless
So
death were the
basically, they did the
norm.
purge.
Yeah.
The arrow is regressing like Diva's voice.
The media was oversaturated with death to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal.
This really says a lot about society.
It do.
By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened, like global warming. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. The acts of terrorism and coup d'etat began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. War fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, or waifus, or husbandos, just war. Pure war. And what is it good for?
It never changes.
That too, absolutely nothing, and because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students regress to such a hopeless scenario? It's so unrealistic. The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. That's interesting, actually, that it's a group now and not just a person. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair, like Elon Musk. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair like Elon Musk.
The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. Like Donald Trump.
Oh, I'm losing my mind. It's too late for this. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I'm definitely gonna get my uncle or my aunt walking in on me asking what the hell is wrong. As long as ultimate despair exists, despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. This game will never end.
If you weren't gonna say it, I was.
Well, we found the trilogy. Fine.
My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold because the room was cold. And it wasn't, but okay, also that apparently. The biggest.
The biggest, most
the
awful misjudgment in human history. There, I said it, move on.
This is definitely all made up.
These are the reasons we play these games, just for when we finally manage to break Diva. That's all the end goal really is.
Oh no,
Step back, take a deep breath.
I can't believe I
can do
held on for this long. Oh, God. Okay. Get it together, Diva. You're a professional. You've played so many DNs. Oh, you can do this. This is not Chaos Child.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not
It's
for at least
getting-
30 more minutes.
It's getting there. I mean, this is really true. And what's happening in the outside world?
That's what I would like to know.
No, like the players have been asking this whole game. My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant, these are all things I've definitely thought about before now. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you?
Me at the quintessential template.
What? Nothing you're gonna tell me is that you cry over manga. Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? Normie. A high school lady. Okay, I was expecting wine, but a high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. What? Why? Why manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but, you know, the single most awful, most tragic. For you,
The
to not
biggest, most awful,
have
most
a
tragic event in human history.
Yeah, for you, that's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. Why? I forgot. Why?
I forgot.
No, you're wrong.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
So he'll believe that Monokuma stole his school memories, but he won't believe that the Future Foundation stole his memories from before us. Please understand, I'm rooting for you.
I'm rooting for you, Diva.
I don't know if that was a reference to what I told you before about my manager.
No, that was just me being genuine.
Okay. See, now I've got trust issues. Anyway. I mean, I had them before. But they're worse. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world like normies. See, so that's how it is. Now I definitely believe him. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. He very clearly said,
Said like 5 minutes ago. Well, I guess more like a half hour ago because even if it's not but
I did. I needed it. I needed the sugar. But now I think it did the opposite and has made me... It's pushed me closer to the edge.
It brought you to despair.
It did bring me to despair. I've become the very thing I sought to destroy.
You have become what you feared most.
Yeah. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island.
So I just saw him eating Monokuma.
Oh, nice. But there's no way I'm gonna do what he wants. I'm a strong, independent woman and don't need no bear. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it.
So what mountain that could possibly come next?
I don't know. Whether or not this
That's
incident
probably
really
exactly
happened.
3 of them.
What in the world is the Ultimate Despair Group? They're devoted to a certain student who guided Hospital Academy to its destruction. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hospital Academy? You know, the single most this was tragic. I don't even know the word. How don't I know the word? They made me say it so many
The
times.
biggest, most awful, most
The biggest, most
tragic
awful,
event
most
in human
tragic
history.
event in human history. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Okay, I got it.
Or you want to say that as few times as possible.
Yeah,
I was perfectly ready to just say the thing whenever you didn't want to speak.
I appreciate that. Just like how you took Kazuichi from me. I will also pawn that phrase off on you.
Yay.
Oh, plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people.
That's how most organizations
But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? I mean, if this happened years ago, they'd be a bit bigger now, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
older high school students.
Well, Hajime has lost his school memories, so it probably happened while he was at high school.
True. So we don't know how old you are, really.
But he's graduating.
Sure. Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then are the killings were involved and connected to them as well? What do you mean? I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my
Find this
limit.
you can understand.
I'm at my limit. I can't be here.
No, the hidden Monokuma.
I know, wait. But you didn't see it until too late. Go back in the fridge, Hajime. Get back in there. Get on the fridge. Get on top of the fridge, Hajime.
This house is a fucking nightmare.
This game is a fucking nightmare.
It is.
I've been found.
Heck. Zoom. Left.
Alright, which door has been unlocked now?
Other class. Yeah. Went into 5A.
We've been in 5A.
Yeah. But where's the mango? Oh. No, we won't do that
You and
to
Kazuichi.
I know. Nope. I should ignore it, like Kazuichi. I'm
This
just
one
gonna
says
pretend it's seen.
despair on the wall. The other one said violin. Clearly someone has strong opinions about musical instruments.
Jeez.
When I went up inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. Maybe it's because you're pretty. It's shitty either way.
Damn right.
Damn right I'm pretty. So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. No, I don't. Or we could just ignore him like we do Kazuichi.
Kabuto.
Okay, no.
Do it for me,
Play rock, paper,
Hajime.
scissors for it.
Okay, well, since he asked so nicely.
Hiya.
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? Why are you here?
No, no!
Oh, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. Teehee. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. Oh, speaking of which, I'm guessing you guys already heard about Akka.
Starting. He's not drawing anymore. You mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remembered.
I'll say that. Probably healthier in the long run, considering
Yeah.
history of mangakas and issues of living.
Fair.
If he can just be the writer part of things still, then he should do that.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like Kaguya's art was bad by any means, but I definitely think his strongest skill is as a writer.
Yes.
Oshinoko, I think, really benefits from him just writing and making his art. Like, I don't think it would be the same if it was drawn in the style of Kaguya.
Oh, definitely not.
One is starting a new series though.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Is he doing...
It's simply called Versus.
Yeah, and
We don't
he's
know anything
doing
else about it.
just the writing as well, right? He's not doing the art.
I'm not sure. I hope he is doing the artwork. I like his art style, which isn't something you'll hear from a lot of people.
the,
But,
the webcomic style.
yeah.
Who's doing the new mangas?
The one who did the One Punch Man and Mob Psycho webcomics.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought he said he was doing that. I want to look it up real quick.
It's called Versus. I don't know if he's doing the art as well. I hope he is.
Yeah, I'll just read this while you're waiting. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots.
Yeah, 10 by 1 artwork will be by Kyotaro Azuma,
Ah,
who previously worked on martial arts movie series such as Tenkachi and King of Fighters. I have not heard of either of those, but yeah.
I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? That's about that key piece of information you've been waiting for so long for. There's a lot we've been waiting for.
What?
Surprise! It's about ultimate despair.
I actually just wanted to know if Chiaki was okay.
Yeah, that.
I mean, you did watch her get crushed.
But she's fine, right?
You did watch her get crushed.
Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally.
You got Google Images open?
Yeah.
Go silent.
Wait, is that what? Are you talking to me? Alright.
Yeah, for a second the screen share flicked to your Google Images tab.
Oh, with the, yeah, I was looking at the mangas, that guy's artwork, like the Akara.
Yep.
It looks alright. I mean, it's not like as good as Miyamura's or whoever does like his One Punch Man redraws, but it looks fine.
Yeah.
It was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. Yeah, so Junko.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, we knew time had passed because of Nagito, but interesting that there was, like, I guess, enough people left in the world to take over Junko's deal.
Imagine it's actually Aoi and the real Byakuya and
I was almost
Toko.
wondering, like, did the 4 others, like, do that? I have a hard time believing they will actually I have a hard time believing Kyoko would, I guess. Not so hard on the other ones.
Yeah.
I would say Aoi, but Aoi lost Sakura, so I could see her kind of being very distraught after that.
For sure. A high school girl.
Yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima.
He was supposed to be the one that was in control of you, but apparently it also wasn't, or something.
Now the group's controlling Monokuma, I guess.
Yes, yeah, but the thing was that, like, it happened, like, as soon as the game ended, and he, like, died, like, pretty much immediately after. He was, like, back up and running, so... I don't know.
Hey,
As the former Ultimate Despair, she created despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the Ultimate Despairs. For me, the Ultimate Despair Bear! Ha 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 ha.
Aha!
Despair! Despair is on fire! Okay.
This pair of nuts. Got him.
There was one really horrible person in that
Don't
group.
fuck with me.
Why? Why would you interrupt when we're about to... Forget it.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Hold on a sec, though. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are. Well, if you listened, maybe you would. It's not that easy to form an organization. Ugh. There's no way people would join in some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
I do.
I
You are
would.
in the Nippon. There are so many people that would do anything for a high school girl anime character. You know this.
unbelievable.
You underestimate horny teenagers.
Exactly. And horny adults as well.
True that.
True.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Reminder that in the Persona franchise, Hitler is canonically a Persona user.
What?
Well, that's not
Yeah.
a fun fact I'd heard about that series before.
Made canon in Persona 2, guys.
Yeah.
Keep up.
Oh shit.
Okay. Now I know. I guess that fact.
Fun, isn't it?
I don't know about the fun part. That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
Then what was the purpose?
Huh?
What?
You.
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose. Yeah, it was Junko Enoshima's despair. For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. So she had no purpose. That's what he said. She did it for the shiggles. Good or evil, those who leave impressions on people have all been skilled persona users. Terrible, young, and even that Fuhrer. Really?
Says it right there.
Jeez. That was tough to question. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Noshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair. Alright. With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. So the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's lines. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko and Akira. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, holding Junko and Ashima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. Wow.
That's
And
pleasant.
And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. Do you think what magic they did counts as mutilation or
Yeah, I would consider it mutilation.
This is very much a cool story. Still murder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't really need to know all the details. But it's, yeah.
Oh shit.
What did that say before? So about the final days of the reserve course students during the tragedy of the academy. Final days.
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. It's also true of famous people throughout history.
You know, like that.
Like Joey. We didn't mean final days. What happened to the
of
reserve department?
course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. What?
What'd you say?
Am I dead?
Is this hell? I mean, it's gotta be, because Kazuichi's here, right? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. That's us.
Who could it be?
Yep.
Look at him. He's
It
having
me?
a thought.
Damn it!
The ultimate, it is how it is.
There's no way I can believe this. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I might have missed the connection here. So, Junko having followers that all believe in despair, I get.
Yep.
But are they trying to tell us that the reserve course students were Junko's followers and that's why they committed mass despair or
I
mass
believe so. I believe that what they're saying is Junko filled her followers with despair in order to control them.
Yeah, so
I
she
think.
accomplished whatever she needed them to do, they did. And then when they didn't like need to do anything else anymore, they just killed themselves.
Oh.
Because she changed their values, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Without scamming at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Inoshima is already dead.
Indeed. She was fine.
You're right. Why did we say, huh? Like we didn't know? Like, didn't he tell us?
Yeah.
Or no, or maybe he didn't, and I'm just using my knowledge that we have.
I feel like Monokuma mentioned it in his history in there, but I don't want to say back to the But I'm
Same.
at least 15% sure that he said.
High numbers. Hey, Fujiko, is it true what you said? Danganronpa is really dead? What? You didn't see? There was a book called Manga from Mona. Yeah, okay, so it was there.
Wait, but Killing School Life isn't one that we read, I don't think.
Yeah, we didn't read that one.
Oh.
We didn't go to a bloody classroom. Oh, she's like, hey, it's a not bloody classroom, mate.
That's what we have read. A bloody classroom? Why did you turn British? No, wait, what was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope Peak Academy. As we recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Nakashima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Nakashima is dead. That's what taking your own life means.
like,
Did you really think Juko Enoshima would die just because she killed herself?
It turns out that Killing School Life was part of that whole big do it. Okay, never mind. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. That's just like us, though. That's just like me for real. And the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. These cameras are broadcasting the whole thing. Students of Hope Peak Academy are rightly known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fulfill everyone who watched the broadcast with, oh god, with despair all at once. Sorry, my earbud went bye-bye. That's messed up. That messed up plan stopped. Junko and Ashima failed. Junko lost to the students. She placed it in a trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. As I said, Junko is no more. Like you said.
That's what killing you means.
No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Dope. So who's the enemy?
Who's controlling Monokuma?
Junko Enoshima is already dead. Are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through with this, but an invitation is just that, an invitation.
Would you an imposter,
No shit.
like that
Oh.
thing, the student, and also Amogus.
I thought you were gonna make a game, like a joke about how this is an imitation game. Ha 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 ha.
Haha.
Ha ha. What was that? Oh, if the students from Speed Academy stop the real deal, then there's no way we lose some fake. But this is really an imitation. Are those surveillance cameras the same too? Cameras all over Jabberwock Island. They're broadcasting somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the killings live. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? Do you know it? What? You got a problem with that? I know, I was like, did I miss something? Oh well. Well, I wanted you to read this manga version since I took the time to draw
What are
it.
you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. What? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
How exciting!
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route. Ugh,
Hopefully it's a death flag.
same. Yeah. You're not making sense
Well, now.
again. Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Alright. What do you think school life is about? Our former students of Hillspeak Academy had their memories taken away and were forced to kill each other. Surveillance. Okay. Oh, good.
What? Hey, Phew. What?
Oh my god, you're blacking out.
Whoa. Nekon is standing at the end of the hallway like a freak. Changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going to make something like this happen? I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this.
Oh, it literally said 4 right
I might need to stop soon, but I don't know if this is a good spot or not, if there will be a better one coming up.
If it seems like we're gonna have to go through a whole other floor of stuff.
Seems like there's a good few truth bullets to find.
Yeah.
And it is 4 AM over here, so
Yeah, I wanted to get up a little early so I can keep studying, so I shouldn't stay up too late.
I have
What
a
a
lot of things to
nerd.
do tomorrow as well.
We're two nerds. I guess.
Based on my
Oh, shut up. You're playing a visual novel in a Discord chat. We all know who the real nerd is here.
I'm just clicking. I'm not even doing this. Oh, wait.
Oh, there's so much poop still.
You own the Danganronpa games on Steam.
Your points.
You paid for the VNs. You is nerd.
I bought them on sale.
QED.
Alright, anyway, I can call it there because I feel like it might not be
Yep.
ending until we go through all the floors.